Hello everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel, and welcome to your reading of the words listed below. In this moment, which of those words best describes your energy, your current state of being? After you decide which one of those words is best describing you in this moment, I'm going to do a reading and we're going to go deeper to let you know what's going on for those of you who are feeling a bit more confused, as well as what's to come, what's up ahead. So positive messages from Spirit about your current situation, current circumstances, for the good or for the bad, just depending on what you're going through. There are 4 different words to choose from. Are you flowing, where you're feeling free? Everything's going your way for the most part. You're happy more than you're sad. You would say, if someone asked, how are you doing? All is well. I really can't complain. Or are you feeling drained, like there's just not enough of you, whether mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically? Or are you feeling splintered? You are confused, you're unsure, you're foggy, you're ungrounded. Or are you feeling rooted, strong, determined, able, capable, and very stable? So of those 4 words, go ahead and choose which one best describes you. I will start with flowing. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. Hello to everybody who feels like their energy is flowing. You are in good vibes. Things are going good. Things are falling into place for you. Let's dig deeper into that and see what else Spirit wants to add, how Spirit wants to expand on this energy that you are experiencing, and more good things to come, positive messages in this reading. But I feel very excited, like you've done a lot of work, you've put a lot of energy and effort out there, and you are in a time of harvest, of a lot of fruition, a lot of unexpected blessings, positive happenings, positive unfolding events that you don't foresee. So for those of you whose energy is in full force, full flow, what do you have to say, Spirit? Okay, oh, look at this. We have healing with Chiron and Spirit Quartz. So the reason why things are now feeling like they are turning around for you, life is getting good. It's like, the Wheel of Fortune, you were at the bottom and now you're moving to the top of the wheel. So you've been through something, some heavy challenges, circumstances, situations, and this could be over a few months, over a course of a year, or maybe over several years. With this, you went through tragedy. You really had to fight, to have the faith, stand your ground, have your own back, be resourceful, find a way. Maybe some of you heal some deep wounds, a broken heart. So you went through some really heavy things, and heavy things are always an indication that you're learning something at the soul, a soul lesson, and you have completed all of that, and you've already moved beyond those lessons, and you've moved beyond the healing, and now you're going into that phase of flow, of harmony, of happiness, of joy, of beautiful manifestations. It's think of the spiritual lessons that you've been through as a school that was teaching you how to do something magical, and now you have learned all your lessons. You are well versed, you're seasoned, so you get to work with that magic and experience that for quite some time before you move on to those heavier spiritual lessons once again. So you're in a period of flow and harmony, because you had to do the work, and it wasn't easy, and the healing is taking place, and now you are moving in to that flow. So let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we have the Queen of Sacred Circles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, you really did have to do a lot on your own. And maybe some of you grow up really quickly. You know, when you were young, in your youth, you were faced with circumstances where you had to grow up very quickly. Maybe some of you had to care for siblings. Maybe some of you were teen parents. All right, not all of you, that's going to resonate. But with this Queen of Sacred Circles and the Eight of Swords, this is where you have felt very restricted in the past from nurturing stability, the mother energy, really having to be there for yourself, take care of yourself, have your own back, be resourceful at a young age. Or even if this is like in your 20s, 30s, 40s, this could be where you were married for many, many years and that marriage came to an end, and then finding your way, finding your footing as a single person. There was just a big tragedy or a lot of heavy circumstances that you had to work through. And because of what's depicted on this card, we have the baby and then we have the old woman. This has been a long soul cycle with this lesson, and it's come to you in many different shapes and many different forms through multiple people. It's very layered, it's dimensional, it's not easily explainable, okay? And it's been a very long journey, and you've had to do the majority of it on your own. That's why it's time for your turn, your moment. You've done the work, and now it's like you've been climbing the mountain for, you know, a few months, a year, a few years, maybe some of you feel like all your life. And what happened here is you reached the peak, and now you're on that beautiful downward descent where it doesn't take all your energy and effort to move and to create and to exist. You're in that momentum. The inertia from your actions is carrying you, and that's what's going to be for quite some time to follow, because you definitely put in the hard work, energy, and effort. So let's go deeper and see what's to come. Where is this beautiful flow and stream taking you? Okay, Five of Feathers, which feathers would be swords in this deck. Ace of Fish, fishes are cups. Six of Feathers, Six of Swords. Wow, Nine of Feathers, Nine of Swords, and you got this Eight of Swords there. And Two of Feathers, Two of Swords. A lot of mental anguish you've gone through. Many, many nights worrying, wondering, confusion, uncertainty. But it's been all for purpose. And this is number 33. And I really feel that this is far extending for you guys. Like, it's the next 3 to 6 years of your life where things are meant to flow for you more than ebb, work out for you more than be a challenge, because you put in a lot of work with all of these swords, these essentially the soul lessons to really expand your consciousness, awareness of self, of others, expand your empathy. You've been put in a lot of tricky situations where you had to be clever, you had to tap into your intuition, or you had to be just very witty, think outside the box, be quite resourceful. All right, it's almost like, and I feel this goes beyond just a few months. Like, I feel this was a few years of your life, and it's almost as though you were experiencing life in this obstacle course of life and a new challenge with each passing season or each passing year. And you wondered for so long, when is it my turn? When is it my break? And you're here. All of the swords energy, you don't need to fear that the other shoe is going to drop, that things are finally going well for you. So of course something is going to come up, something is going to screw it up. It's not. You need to get out of those thoughts, okay? Because now what you've been through, you deserve the best. And if we stay caught up in the past and the worry and the fear, it's like you block yourself, not from the blessings, because the blessings are going to come in. They're owed to you, but your perception, your reception of them is going to be blocked. So if you trust this energy, this flow that's carrying you, and that the other shoe isn't going to drop, that it's not too good to be true, that things are going to continue to build and get better for you, they will. They're meant to. You did a lot of work, and all of that work and challenge and struggle and suffering has grown you and made you stronger in many ways. And all that work is preparing you to receive all the good that's coming your way now, and not just receive it, but feel it all the way down into your core. And without all of the experiences and circumstances prior to this shift, you wouldn't be able to receive these blessings as deeply as you're going to. So for you guys, Spirit wants you to know that the hardest part is over. The next 3 to 6 years are meant to be filled with a lot of blessing and a lot of happiness. And that's not to say that you won't experience any sort of challenge or, rough patches. It's just to say that it's not going to be as bad, as hard, as difficult, or as painful as what you went through before the energy shifted for you. And so you are meant to be blessed. And some of you, this energy could have shifted for the good, for the better, like a year ago, 2 years ago. And just know that there's much more to come. Don't worry. The past is the past. You are truly moving to smoother waters after a lot of defeats and setbacks. Ace of Cups, lots of new beginnings, lots of new emotions, lots of new beautiful energies coming in, and you're not going to have to be alone and on your own. You're in the period of harvest for many more years to come. And any deeper soul lessons that you're meant to learn this lifetime, again, it's not to say that it won't challenge you and stretch you at times, but what you have been through, it's like you've already faced the hardest. You faced the worst. Wow, let's see. Okay, honor Gaia. And with this flopping out, as I say, you've already been through the worst. This is Mother Earth Gaia coming in to say, trust your path, trust your journey from this point forward. The best is unfolding, and there is so much more to come. Let the past go. It was only the path, the journey, the steps to lead you to all of this good stuff. Know you belong, yeah. And part of that is knowing your worth, knowing your value, and seeing that reflected to you in the from the universe and from the people close in your life. Know your fears, and you do, because you've already lived them. And once you've lived them and you've lived through the worst, what can get you? What can hurt you, right? When there is nothing that you fear any longer, nothing can break you or put you into that very fragmented, fear-based energy, perception, way of thinking. You've already faced the worst. You faced your fears. Look at that. Let the old go. It doesn't matter anymore. It made you stronger and wiser, and it's your time to shine. It's your time for glory, for happiness, for blessing, for harmony. You've been through it, okay? And you had to do a lot of it on your own. Chiron working very hard to heal you. The angels working very hard to heal you. And through your healing process, all that pain, all that darkness, that shadow slowly transforms into light, into wisdom, into consciousness expansion. And you've gone through all of that. It's like really the worst is over. Expect the best. Trust the path ahead is smooth sailing for a while, okay? And again, it doesn't mean that nothing ever bad is not going to happen. It's just that's not the predominance of your experience, where in the past you really did deal with a lot of setbacks and defeat. I'm going to pull this, but also I feel like Spirit didn't give us a whole lot about what's up ahead. Okay, so we have this. The magic potion. I can create magic anytime I wish. Okay, so that makes sense. What's to come next? What do you want to create? What do you want to make? What do you want to be? Okay, so let's pull 3 more tarot cards for strongest potential here, because Spirit says it's up to you. What is your dream? What is your deepest dream? What do you want to become? What experiences do you want to have? Lovers, true love, real relationships, real connection, soulmates, soul tribe, absolutely. You don't have to choose, okay? You don't have to choose between like real love and a comfortable, abundant lifestyle. Spirit's saying you don't have to choose. You can have both. You can have it all, but you've got to believe that you can have it all. Wow, and look at that card just falls as I'm saying that. Yes, you don't have to choose between 2 good things. You can have both. And yeah, look at that 7 of Cups. What is your greatest dream? What is your biggest wish? You can have it. And Spirit is saying, don't let the past hold you back. Past failures, past times things didn't work out, didn't flow. Just let all of that go. And now focus on you and what is in your heart, your biggest dream. Because you are in the perfect energy right now and for years to come for manifesting beautiful things, because you did all the soul work and you learned the lessons to be able to receive your deepest desires and biggest wishes. So Spirit is saying the other shoe isn't going to drop, and you don't have to decide between 2 good things. You can truly have it all if you believe that. And you are in a period of blessing, but you deserve it. You've earned it. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who is feeling a bit drained, worn out, tired, over it. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Where is your relief? When is that shift happening for you? What positive things are on the way? So show us what's going on, Spirit. For everybody who is feeling very, very drained. Okay, we have discipline with Saturn. Now, at the time I am recording this, Saturn is currently retrograde, about to go direct. So, with that being said, discipline and Saturn showing up on this card, you've been going through a very deep soul lesson, and it can be karmic with Saturn attached. And karmic, you know, could be something that you've been working on since last lifetime, or something you just started with this lifetime, and this particular lesson has shown up in several different forms, people, situations, so that you can really receive it, really gain it, and be done with it, be over it. So part of this energy drain is because you've been at this particular lesson with Saturn for quite some time, and with the discipline, it has something to do with that, whether that discipline being where you need to start setting boundaries between yourself and others. You need to know your self-worth, your self-value. Perhaps you need to be more motivated, being pushed towards your highest potential. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, whatever Saturn has been trying to work with you on. And that's why the energy is draining right now, because you've been at it for a while, and you're like right there. You're at the end, the final exam. Okay, I don't feel like this is a test. You're being put to the test, but it's an exam. And so you're in this period of, really going back in your mind, walking down memory lane, looking at, different memories from a lot of different perspectives on how you felt, the experiences that you were having, the way you've grown. So a lot of remembering, walking down memory lane, reminiscing, but also reevaluating through that process, because you're coming to the end of this quite intense lesson. So that is why energy is feeling low. Let's pull some more cards. And some of you, this has been happening in one particular relationship where you feel totally stuck in a pattern, a repeating pattern cycle with this specific person. Others of you, it's not the same person, but the same thing seems to happen over and over again with friends, romance, family, a repeating pattern. And if this isn't with relationships specifically, it's in some other area of your life, and you've felt caught in this continual replay, repeat, loop. And you've been learning, you've been working on a deep soul lesson. All right, so we have the Lovers. How funny, I should say relationships, I was feeling that one. Yeah, here it is. Definitely some of you have been feeling this in your relationships, being stuck in this repeating pattern. Now we have the Queen of Sacred Circles, but everything you've been going through has evolved you into this energy. And what's interesting is, even though right now you're feeling rather drained, I recommend that you watch the reading for the flowing energy as well, because this particular card came out in that reading, and their opening card was about healing, and that they had been through a very challenging long-term soul lesson, and now they're in that period of harvest and flow, which is going to go for the next 3 to 6 years. And here you guys are. It's almost like I feel I'm reading the history, the before of the flowing energy. That's where you're at right now. So what that means for you is, what was said in their reading is your future. Good things are coming for you guys for sure. Okay, most of you have experienced this soul lesson through relationships, friends, romance, family connections, multiple people, or it could be the same person, just over and over and over. Different for all of you, as this is general read, but it's been growing you so that you could evolve into the Queen of Sacred Circles, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, this is somebody who is wise, who is strong, who is resourceful, nurturing, caring, responsible, trustworthy. And you don't just get there just because of your genetics. You get to that state of being through life circumstances teaching you, growing you, shaping you, changing you, and you've been in it. You're going to be coming out of this soon. Okay, like I said, I see you in this period of memory lane, reevaluation, seeing things so different. You started out the journey as this infant, and now you are approaching the wise old lady, the old crone. And whether, again, you're male or female, it doesn't matter your age. This is what's happened in the soul from what you've been going through here. So let's pull some more cards and go a little deeper. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Wow, interesting is the first reading, the flowing, had like all swords, and here you guys are with all pentacles. Two of Swords right here. They have this card as well. And Strength. And we knew this about you. Yeah, we already knew that this is what you were evolving into right here. And after you've been through the worst, like, what can get you down? Absolutely nothing. You're like strong. You're unbreakable. And you might not feel that way in this moment, but you truly are. Okay, so interesting for you guys is, even though you've been experiencing this lesson predominantly through relationships, it's actually been a teaching tool for you to manifest your dreams, your goals, your wishes, your desires. And through all this challenge, rejection, a setback, being pushed down, pushed aside, overlooked, abused, used, confused, always feeling like you're up against this brick wall. All of that has truly been growing you in a way for you to realize your highest potential and bring those dreams at your core into manifestation, into reality. Because right now, well, leading up to now, and still we're here because we're drained, right? So we're still working through this. We're almost done. You feel very blocked. You don't see what you're capable of. And what you're capable of right here is this Ten of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is abundance. This is success. This is good health. Feeling very blessed. Receiving your harvest. Feeling really good about life, your place in life, looking good, okay? Good on every level, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. We've got it together. We're happy. All right, and that's what you feel blocked from right now. And it's not going to be ever after thing that, like, you're never going to move beyond this energy. You are, because we have the Knight and the Page of Pentacles right here. And, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. However, this knight takes his time. He thinks things through. He uses strategy. He knows when to push forward and when to retreat. Okay, this is not an energy that is in a rush or a hurry in any way. It's not. It's a very slow, stable, moving energy. And that's what you've been working with this lesson. Even though for you, it's felt very chaotic, very emotional, up and down, back and forth, in and out. It's actually been a very steady, stable energy lesson of the soul. And Saturn's been working with you. And this is what you are evolving into right here, this Nine of Pentacles. And you're going to be so much stronger and wiser than you were prior. You are, and that might not seem like much in this moment, but that is going to mean something to you when the time is right. This energy, feeling of being drained, it's temporary. Your strength is returning. You see, that's the last card. Spirit wants you to know that your strength is going to return. Whether you need it mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it doesn't matter. Your strength is going to return. Right now, you're just blocked from it. As you wrap up this lesson and understand it in every possible way, in every part of you. And once it's received and you've completed it, and look at, you even have the moon cycle going on up here. Yeah, once you have completed it, it's not going to haunt you again. It's not going to come back in a new form or a different shape. You are done with that. You've received the expansion at the soul. Think of it this way. When you do an upgrade to your phone, once it receives the upgrade, it's good to go. It doesn't need that upgrade again, right? In your case, you don't need to go through all the circumstances to reteach you those lessons. You've already gained them. And the worst part will be over, and you won't continually go through this pattern in relationships, or maybe some of you, like money, maybe both. Money and relationships have just been like crazy and chaotic for you. You're coming out of it. Saturn has been working hard. It's been teaching you some sort of discipline that you needed within yourself or within your life to come into this Queen of Pentacles energy. And we've already talked about what that is, whether you're male or female, okay? And here you are ready to receive so much. So let's pull some more cards. Oh, wow, look at that. Follow the moon. And I was just noticing the moon cycle. Yeah, you are almost completed with this because the moon moves in cycles and phases, right? And you feel like you've been in this like repeating pattern over and over. You're coming into full moon status where we are complete, and then you'll move into that new moon, new energy, new experiences that feel much more blessed and harmonious than what you've been going through. See the truth. Wow, that's part of this discipline attached to the lesson, is seeing the truth. Truth of self, truth of others. There's something that has evaded you, eluded you, or you've refused to see for whatever reason. And that's what you've been working on. That's the discipline, and you're there with the owl coming through under the moonlight. Yes, you are there. You have learned, you are wise. Look at that. Stay strong. That's beautiful. Because look at what we have here. Strength and stay strong. Your energy is going to return to you. Your strength is going to return to you. Wherever it feels depleted, you're going to transform. Look at, you got the dragonfly for luck, the butterfly for transformation, the fish for abundance, this nice calm stream, the tranquility that's coming to your emotional body. So stay strong. You're just about completed with this lesson that's been teaching you a discipline within and bringing you to the truth so you can move on and be in this more abundant, receptive energy where you feel good, you feel stable, you feel grounded, especially around relationships and money. All right, let's pull one final message. Look at that. We got like that beautiful full moon as the artwork there. It says, Aqua Luna, I am grateful and blessed. Yes, you are. You're moving into the full moon harvest period. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, everybody who is feeling splintered in their energy, potentially at a crossroads, feeling very foggy, uncertain, confused, just kind of hanging there, not sure which direction to go or move in. So let's see what Spirit has to say for those of you who are feeling splintered, fragmented, at a crossroads. What do you have to say, Spirit? What do you want them to know? Oh, wow, look at this. We have direction. So, every single one of you are at a crossroads, whether you are aware of it or perceive it that way or not. It's as though you need to make a choice, whether this is an emotional choice, a choice of physical direction, something spiritual. Okay, you've got to make a decision here. And look at this. You've got the two paths going, okay? The two paths. Now here's the things that Spirit wants you to know. Regardless of what choice, which direction you go, you will end up at the same destination, okay? It will just be a different experience, different scenery, different environment, depending on which way you go. But I don't know why this is such an important thing. Spirit is saying, you will get to where you want to be, regardless of the choice that you make. It's just the experience of the path will be quite different depending on what choice you make. So ultimately, you can't go wrong. No matter what you choose here, you can't go wrong. If you're trying to, make a big change in your life and it's not working out, it's causing a lot of chaos, and you are curious, is this just, me being tested? I've got to push through this. Or is this huge red flags from Spirit that this isn't the answer? This isn't my way. Either, no matter what you decide, you're going to end up at the same goal. But it's time to tap into your heart, into your soul. What is your soul saying? Your true north. What is the best thing for you? Because sometimes what's the best for you, you know it in your soul, but it's not what your mind wants or not what your heart wants. And, I went through that recently, actually, myself, so I can totally relate. When you really want something, and this is anybody, human nature, we can justify our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, our wants, etc. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is, we can justify it to ourselves if it's something that means enough to us. Whether, we're doing good or we're doing bad, we can justify things to ourselves based on our emotional attachment to a person or our emotional attachment to a desired outcome. And right now, you've been asking Spirit, I need direction on this. I need you to give me a sign. I need to know what is the best choice. And Spirit is saying you've got to push past the ego, because the ego will deceive. The ego will justify bad choices, bad actions. The ego will justify irrational emotions. But the Spirit will always, always tell you the truth. And it doesn't have to be, something that intense. What Spirit is saying is your soul has been answering you. And some part of your consciousness knows. But I feel that the answer the soul is giving may not necessarily align to the desire of the mind or the heart, and that's why there's conflict. That's why you're at this crossroads, okay? Seeking direction and guidance from Spirit. And sometimes, I saw this great quote, sometimes you have to let go of something good so something great can come. And if that is not the truth, I don't know what is. And just know that anything that you feel that you've got to let go of that's good, that you don't want to let go of, it's time, because something even better is coming in. And this can resonate in so many different ways. This could be about certain relationships. This could be about your career path. You know, you're all going to resonate differently. And just that quote popped up in my mind. Sometimes you've got to let go of something good so something great can come in. Let's pull some more cards. We have the Princess of Cups. And the Two of Wands. Wow, look at that. The Two of Wands, crossroads. Time to make a decision. Going from one world, one energy into the next, into the new. So here it is. It is definitely time to change something or let something go. And that's what this Princess of Cups is about. It's a message. It's a message from your soul, and it's spirit confirming your soul, all that your soul has been telling you. It's time to let go of something, or finally make that decision if you've been on the fence, and move forward. Because some of you, it may be that you've been in limbo. You've been waiting on an answer from a person or from a place, and it's left you in limbo and you're unable to proceed forward. If that's the case, it's time to let go of the waiting game and all the what ifs and move forward, because what's meant for you is always going to show up on your path somehow, some way, no matter what. And if you're in limbo and your opportunities are passing you by because you're waiting for XYZ, that's a sign right there. Spirit is saying you've got to let that go. If what you're waiting on is meant for you, it's going to be available to you in the future on your journey. It's not available to you right now, or you wouldn't be in limbo. And I'm not talking about like you need to wait a day or two for an answer from somebody. This is where you've been waiting, you know, a couple weeks or a couple months, and it's really time to just let that go and move forward, because again, there's something great that is trying to come into your world. And you know, this is card 20. This is the Two of Wands. So twos are a big deal for you guys. 222, 212, second chances, second week, 2 weeks, 2 months. That's something about a two here. And you are going from good to great. Okay, you've got to let something go here, though. You've got to make a decision. And some of you, it might feel like a little bit of a sacrifice, but it will be so worth it because of what's going to come into your world. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper. Queen of Plants, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Very interesting. The first reading had mostly all swords for the tarot cards. The second reading had mostly pentacles for the tarot cards. And now you guys are wands heavy. for your tarot cards. So that is so interesting. All right. And no major arcana for first, second, or the third read here. So very interesting, Spirit. Okay, so we have this Queen of Wands going on. You are very empowered, and with this Four of Wands here, again, no matter what you decide, you're gonna end up at the same destination, okay? It's just your experience is gonna be vastly different. And, you know, for those of you that are kind of in limbo and waiting, and you decide to continue to be in limbo and wait, that's gonna be a very slow moving, dry experience. Whereas those of you who say, you know what, I'm not going to sit around and wait anymore, I'm just going to start moving forward, that's going to be filled with a lot more blessing, excitement, color, and experience. And it doesn't mean, you know, that what you're holding out for isn't going to eventually happen. Again, it's like no matter your choice, you're going to end up in the same place. It's the experience along the way. And Spirit is emphasizing that so, so deeply. It's like you've got to let your grip on something go. You've got to let it go. You've got to trust. You've got to allow your energy to balance out and not worry, not think of worst case scenarios. What if this? What if that? What's meant for you will always find its way to you. There is nothing that can stop it. Absolutely nothing. And Spirit is assuring you that no matter what choice you make right now, you will arrive at the same place. Okay? Just like when you, you know, type in an address and map it to get directions, oftentimes the app will give you 3 different routes to get to your destination. The fastest, all highway, you know, different choices, right? But you're going to get there, you're going to end up in the same place no matter which route you take, and your experience driving is vastly different, right? So that's how you need to look at this, you know, this crossroads that you're at. However you're there for whatever reason, is you can't make a wrong choice or a bad choice. You need to just kind of accept, let it go, move forward, decide something. And if you decide the path that is a bit like the desert, don't fret. You're still going to get what you want in the end, okay? And those of you that pick the path that's much more plentiful and abundant, don't think that, oh, you know, because all this blessing, I can't have what I want. You can. Each path is filled with different energies and lessons and experiences to lead you to the same place. So don't stay in limbo. Don't overthink. Don't overanalyze. Don't fear. You need to listen to your soul and decide from there and trust the journey that you're going to get to where you want to be. You're still going to get what you want. So let's pull some more cards. Look at that. Seek your destiny. Nourish the soul. Honor Gaia. All right. A little bit of meditation, a little bit of prayer will nourish the soul. Meditation, trying to connect with Gaia, definitely will nourish your soul. Reiki meditations, getting Reiki, taking time out to absorb the positive energies and focus on all the positive that is going on in your life. All the blessings that are present will be very nourishing to your soul. However, here it is. This is the most powerful card. Seek your destiny. Make your decision. You're going to get to where you want to go. Don't worry about it. You're too caught up in all the what ifs, and all things are connected, and what's meant for you is meant for you. And you'll get there. It's just the drive will be a little different depending on what you choose and what you decide. But you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. All right, let's pull one final message. Here's the artwork. The friendship bracelet. I am a good friend to myself and others. All right, I feel like that particular message is going to touch and resonate you guys, some of you in different way. But I am a good friend to myself and others. It's time for you to be a good friend to yourself. Decide, trust, listen to your soul. You're going to get there. You are, I promise. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who is feeling rooted and strong, stable, grounded. Let's see what Spirit has to say about that and what's up ahead, what is coming for you guys. Strong, strong root chakra happening in you guys, which means a sacral and solar plexus chakra are strong as well. I'm feeling like a leadership, position of power, promotion, a level up of some kind about to happen for you guys. Oh yeah. Shakti, that is the beautiful divine feminine energy. That is creation. That is like all of you coming to life. Your chakras in perfect balance, perfect alignment, perfect order. And look at here, a solar plexus chakra. That is you being empowered, being in leadership, leveling up. So you got the Shakti energy going on. Yes, a lot of blessing coming your way. Something manifesting here for sure. And you've created this, okay? Whether you're male or female, you're birthing this manifestation to life, creation from within you. Okay? You've done everything right. And this manifestation obviously is going to be different for each of you, but wow, you are leveling up. Gonna win the race, have the upper hand, get the job. All right, look at this. We've got the Eight of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. Wow. All right. For some of you that felt attracted to the root energy, you felt like that described you the best right now. This is beautiful. Some of you are literally about to walk away from a job, your current job, your current career path, okay? Because something else is birthing for you, is manifesting for you. And so you're going to be able to walk away from a job that you don't like or a career that you don't like and align to a much better job, environment-wise, pay-wise, benefit-wise, or becoming your own boss. Putting your own creation out to the world somehow, some way. Many of you, this is attached to your job career path, and it's a big, beautiful shift. Some of you, this could be like a promotion where you are now going to be in a supervisor role or moving up into management or upper management. Big promotion. You're walking away from some aspect of your current position, your current career path, your current job, your current salary, right? That is the strongest energies. However, doesn't have to all be job, career, money for you guys. This could be speaking to an entirely different area of your life. You know exactly what I mean. you feel the change upon you, where you're going to be able to walk away from something and move into much smoother, harmonious energy, happy energy. Some of you, this could be your moving location, changing home, buying a new home, maybe buying your first home, okay? This is very, very positive. Your energy is rooted, and this could not be any better of a confirmation. And from that root, lots is going to grow and manifest, like you have a plentiful, bountiful future up ahead. So let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper. Look at that. The Chariot, movement, success, victory. So changing job, changing location. Maybe some of you, you're about to buy that new car. Okay. You are blessed. Your energy is strong. You did everything right. It's just time for it to, oh yeah. You've got the Sun next. Oh yeah. Strength. 3 major arcana. So I'll just say this. What's interesting is the first reading had predominantly swords come out for the tarot. The second reading had predominantly pentacles come out for tarot cards. The third reading had predominant wands energy. You guys, fourth reading, best reading so far, predominantly major arcana. This is big energy, big deal. Okay, a lot is manifesting. A 5 of Pentacles after rejection and loss, not having enough. So this is so positive. I'm happy to see this. And the Moon. Yeah, major arcana. So big shift coming into play. The Moon. It's time for your harvest. It's time for you to receive. Look at that. You've got the Sun and the Moon. Moon is all about harvest and cycles. The Sun is about illumination, healing, and blessing. Okay, so you're coming out of a cycle that is being represented by the 5 of Pentacles, which Pentacles is, you know, material, money, earth energy. We felt very strong around job. Doesn't have to be, but there's another confirmation of that right there, where money's been tight. You're not getting paid what you're worth. You've been out of work. You've been just struggling. You want a new path in life. Okay. However this is for job, you're coming out of this 5 of Pentacles. You're getting a promotion. You're getting a raise. You're going to a different company. You're going to a new position. You're going down a whole new career path entirely. Okay, some beautiful positive shift is happening for you. Some of you, this is about movement of home, of living situation, going from the Moon, the uncertainty, the darkness, into the Sun, the light, the blessing, the warmth. Okay, some of you, I do feel you're buying a new car, like you weren't able to. Maybe you got in an accident. You're finally getting an insurance payout, which is going to be much more than you anticipated. You're going to be able to get a nice new car. Okay, it's just all of you is activating, turning on, coming to life, which allows big, beautiful manifestation to play out. And this isn't just like, oh, I got a 50-cent raise at work, okay? With all these major arcana energies, this is more like a major pay increase, or way better benefit package, like something significant happening and changing for you around job and money, around your car, around your living situation. Those are the strongest for me. It could pertain to other things. If that's how you're resonating, that's fine. But I'm just speak on those 3 since that is the strongest energies for me. And victory and success, blessed by the Sun. strongly rooted. Your dreams, your goals, you planted those seeds, and you may have thought, is this ever going to come to fruition? Yes, it is, because you did the work. All right, you just got to wait for this cycle with the moon, the proper amount of timing, but it's going to happen. You're going to walk away from the strife, the lack, whatever this Five of Pentacles means for you, into the Three of Pentacles, where energies align. Things just work out for you. People have your back. You're very happy. You're feeling abundant. You're feeling prosperous. So let's pull some more cards. Seek your destiny. Oh, yes. The way this aligns, here is Spirit's confirmation. It is meant to be. It is your destiny. You absolutely deserve what's coming. This big, beautiful blessing, need, and necessity. It's no longer going to be about this for you. It's, you're not going to have just enough or not quite enough for your basic needs. You're going to have abundance. You're going to be able to get some of those wants and desires and not just have to only settle for having your basic needs met, but, finally being able to expand beyond that energy. And trust in magic. You deserve it. You've earned it. You've sown these seeds. Okay? You have. And it's time. They're ready. They're ready for the manifestation to push through the surface. And you're going to inspire people. And they're going to look upon you with admiration. Like, you're magic. You're lucky. I can't believe this all worked out for you in such a great way. All of those types of things. And this is truly your destiny. This beautiful switching of job, of career, money situation, home, living situation, your car, okay? Whatever this is, the way it plays out, you feel super blessed, but you deserved this, and this was meant to happen for you all along. And finally, you get to, enjoy life and spoil yourself a little bit, and it's not just about, basic needs. And so, for some of you, it might not be so much financially based. If it's a job, it could have been where the current job you were, or the previous job you were at, was very micromanaged. Your basic needs weren't even met. It was just a very hard environment, hard situation to be in. And now maybe you make less money, but the people and the environment are amazing. And you're like, I don't care. This is luxury. This is living so much beyond what I used to suffer, okay? It's just a blessing in that sense. However it plays out for you in your life, it feels so much more and greater than anything you had previously. So that is beautiful. Let's pull one final message for you guys. Here is the artwork. And it says, the crown, I am a good leader. Oh my gosh. Yes. Stepping up into a supervisor role, management role, becoming your own boss, starting your own business, putting your own creation, your own ideas out there. And look at that. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. And you've got the moon here and magic, moon magic going on. So you are very, very blessed. It is time for you to get yours. Those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.